Hi, everyone. Today, I want to introduce you to an intriguing game that we recently created. It's called Bagh-Chal. This strategic board game has its origins in Nepal, and what makes it truly unique is its asymmetric gameplay. One player commands four tigers, while the other controls up to 20 goats. The tiger's goal? To hunt the goats. Meanwhile, the goats aim to block the tiger's movements, turning this into a clever battle of wits. Interestingly, a variation of this game is also played in southern India, where the board design differs slightly, but the rules remain largely the same. Now let's dive into how the game works. At its core, Bagh-Chal is a game of capture and defense. The tigers seek to capture goats, while the goats work together to corner the tigers. The board is laid out in a grid of 25 points, each connected by lines that indicate possible moves. However, not all points are diagonally connected, which introduces some limitations on movement. The objectives are different for each side. The goats must surround all four tigers, leaving them unable to make a valid move. On the other hand, the tigers win if they manage to capture five goats. While some variations of the game suggest the tigers should hunt all the goats, in practice, once five goats are captured, it becomes nearly impossible for the goats to win. So the game typically ends there. Before the game begins, the goats or tigers, depending on which side you choose, are placed off the board, while the four tigers take their positions in the four corners. Players alternate turns, starting with the goats. The game progresses in two phases. In the placement phase, the goats are placed one by one onto the board until all 20 are in play. The only move available to the goat player during this phase is placing a goat on an empty intersection. Once all the goats are placed, we enter the movement phase, where goats can now move from one intersection to another, following the lines on the board. The tigers, during their turns, can either move to an adjacent intersection or leap over a goat to capture it, following a straight line. There's also a key rule to remember. Neither tigers nor goats can repeat the same board position multiple times, ensuring the game stays dynamic and engaging. Now, what makes this game even more exciting is that it's divided into three difficulty levels: easy, medium, and hard, where you play against AI. Whether you're new to the game or a seasoned player, the AI adapts to your skill level, offering a challenging experience for everyone. Additionally, you can control the sound effects for both the tigers and the goats. When a tiger captures a goat, a roar echoes through the game, adding an extra thrill. But here's a fun twist. If a goat manages to trap a tiger, the tiger lets out a roar too. And that's how Bagh-Chal works. It's a game of strategy, patience, and anticipation, with each side vying for control in very different ways. I hope you enjoy learning and playing this traditional game. Happy hunting!